And joining me now from Kyiv is the director of the Kyiv Jewish community, Anatoliy Shengait. Thank you so much for being with us here on the Canadian Jewish News Daily podcast. How are you? How are you doing?
Thank you, Ellin. I think we are well.
Tell me what's going on where you are at the moment. You're in your home. You're staying in your home, right?
I stay in my home from how to say, it's a long Shabbat. Why? Because from 5 o'clock in the evening in Friday till 8 o'clock in the morning of in Monday, it's forbidden to go to street. We should stay at our home.
Do you hear any bombs or fighting? Have you heard them personally yourself? Anything?
Each time.
Yeah. Each
time. And this last time in Shabbat night, from Shabbos till Sunday, it was much or less not so, but on Shabbat night it was awful because some of Russian troops tried to go to building of Ministry of Defense. It's near this place where I'm now. This is on Воздухофлотский Prospect in Kyiv, and Ukrainian soldiers stop them near the building.
What do you see from your house, from your windows?
You see,
I mean, it's dark now, but yeah.
First of all, I hear a lot of shots and a lot of explosion. And after this, it was a big fire from that side.
And do you know if your buildings, the Jewish buildings, have been damaged? Anything? Any reports? Synagogues, community centers, schools? What do you hear?
No. Synagogues, community buildings, schools in Kyiv. Baruch Hashem, in right condition.
So what is it that you are able to do for your community? What are some of the, help that you are giving to your own community members who are maybe in need?
Some young people, some people of middle age went from Kyiv 3 days ago when they understand situation. And believe me, I understood the situation also.
Okay, so some people left. Some people are staying. You said everybody has to stay in their house. It's a curfew, right? Mandatory curfew till Monday, right?
But we have a special signal like sirena, and people should go to special places, to metro station, to basements, etc. And my last call was to my friend who works with me in the Jewish community, and now he and his family, his wife and his their two kids,
in some place near their building. Each night they should go to this place, and they from 9 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning, they in these places.
Is there enough food? Is there enough water? Is there enough medicine for the Jewish community there? What do you need?
You see, before Shabbos, all supermarkets worked, and I personally was in a very large market near my home, and there were a lot of foods, so it was good. How it will be on Monday, nobody knows. Nobody knows. My brother live not in Kyiv, but in small village with his family, and he called me maybe an hour ago and told that they have no electricity and no water supply. So what it will be tomorrow, nobody know. You understand? Without electricity, without water, they have no toilet, no possibility to prepare food, because they have no gas, only electricity equipment. So as I feel, maybe in 2 days it will be an awful humanitarian catastrophe. And now, how to say, maybe it's last day when we have this privilege of civilization, this shower and normal toilet, and we don't know what it will be tomorrow. In such a place like Kyiv, yeah, for people, no place to take water, and if it will be no food in supermarkets, nobody knows what it will be.
Do we know if anybody from the Jewish community, besides the president, of course, is fighting, has weapons and has joined the army or joined the resistance?
No, I know guys from, I know Jewish guys that they are now in Ukrainian army.
And
I know guys like this.
But you also have an older father who's still alive. How is he doing?
You see, my father, Baruch Hashem, he's 96. And this is his second war, because in 1941, he evacuated from Dnipropetrovsk, from Dnipro, in last train to Ural. And he was a little bit younger, yeah, and he has an energy to go by train 3 months from Dnipro to some small city in Ural. And now I have no possibility to take him to train and to go with him to Lviv or to another place, because he is after COVID, and it was impossible. So it's my personal cause why I'm here, and the second cause that I have some obligation in community.
What can the Jewish community of Canada do to help? Is there anything we need to do that could help you?
First of all, I think it should be a pressure to all political leaders to be in contact with President of Russia and try to stop them. On September, it's like half year ago, a lot of leaders of some countries were here in Kyiv, in Babi Yar, to say never again, never again. What is never? What is never? Ever? It's ever. It's now. It's now. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe day after tomorrow. All people in another country should understand the situation here. I try to find English synonyms for how to describe the situation. Terrible, awful, dire. What you know, maybe much more. In Hebrew, nora meod.
I know that the Babi Yar ceremony was supposed to launch a big museum, a big commemorative project at Babi Yar, and you're an engineer as well. Do we know if anything is damaged there at all, as far as you know, from the building?
Nothing damaged in Babi Yar. Nothing damaged. But I say, do people in world want the second Babi Yar? It will be Chas v'Chalila. It will be not only for Jewish people. It's for all citizenship, not only of Kyiv, but all Ukraine.
Now, what do you say when we hear in the West, everybody hears Putin talk about denazifying Ukraine? That was his reason for going in. What does that feel like when you hear these words about?
You see, Ellin, when we want to say that something something right, we have an explanation for this, yeah. Why not? Or this curse or another curse, but everybody understands that there is no cause for this invasion, no cause for this war.
Are Jews at risk, or because they're Jews? You said there's going to be maybe another Babi Yar, God forbid. But in terms of how relationships are now in Ukraine with Jewish people and the Ukrainian people, how is it? What should we understand?
Excuse me?
In Ukraine now, before the invasion, how do Jews get along with non-Jewish Ukrainians? Is it a good relationship? I mean, is there any anti-Semitism?
You see, the level of anti-Semitism in Ukraine was not so big and I think it was maybe less than in other countries.
That's what I heard. Our listeners probably know you for many of your Jewish heritage trips, Jewish, groups that want to go and find their graves, find their family, right? You've done a lot of that. And I wonder, that's all going to stop now after so many years, right? And how do you feel about that?
You see, Ellin, I worked in a lot of Jewish projects in Ukraine. The first of them, one of them was in Rivno region, another in Lviv region, in a place we called it Sambir. And also our community make a very, very large culture program, Kyiv Klezmer Fest. And also 1 month ago, me and my colleagues and my friends from Ministry of Defense and some Hasidic organization were in Uman military airfield, because we have a project to project of reconstruction of this airfield. And now in this airfield, they have an attack from Russian descent, from Russian troops. So as you say, the situation changing very, very quickly.
The airfield, of course, is your project, I know, to allow more flights for pilgrims to come to see the grave.
Yeah, and you see, we have a very, very good progress in this project. I hope Be'ezrat Hashem, everything will be okay. Now we should stay.
That's my last question. I mean, depends on what happens, but you're staying. Do you want the people to get out and go to Israel or go to somewhere else? Or what do you think is going to happen to the community?
Yes, some people wants to go to Poland, to Israel, to Germany. So a lot of people feel that here they have no protection.
Well, we'll be in touch with you again. I hope that we can find you in a few days. Hopefully the peace talks in Belarus coming up will help a little bit. What do you think about that? What do you make of that news that they're going to have peace talks in Belarus?
You see, 1 hour of negotiation, it means that it will be no shots, in this time. So it's good.
Is there anything you wanted to say before we say goodbye? Any other message that you have?
My message is very simple. The world is so small, so small. Everybody should understand that we are very close and should be together. And in times like this, we need your help.